Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is May 24th, 2022. Sorry about that, you guys. I just did an entire live stream and I guess nobody heard anything. My apologies. So, what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to make my NBA Finals prediction. Before the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat series started, I told everyone that I liked the Celtics to lose to the Golden State Warriors. And I'm gonna change my pick, and it's because of something that I noticed earlier today when I was decoding the games. Something that it's a pattern that I have noticed to be very effective in past years. I'm gonna show you guys an example from 2020 when the Los Angeles Dodgers they were scheduled to play the Colorado Rockies the same day that the Lakers was going to play the Nuggets. And if you guys remember the 2020 playoffs, the Nuggets overcame a 3-1 deficit over the Clippers and won in Game 7. That was the same year that Kobe Bryant died, and it was all synced up with the Kobe Bryant rape case that he caught in Colorado. So, can you guys hear me before we start? Because I don't want the same thing to happen to me again. I just did a 10-minute live stream and nobody heard anything. Just so frustrated. I don't know why. It's just everything's plugged in, everything's working, but it's just like YouTube sometimes they decide to mute my audio for some reason. But if anybody could just verify that the audio is working, I can get started. Thanks a lot, views numeral. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So look. The NBA Finals this year, it starts on June 2nd, 2022. June 2nd. And I want you guys to notice who plays each other in baseball on June 2nd. The San Francisco Giants are going to play the Miami Marlins. And I'm telling you guys, this is something that they do every single year if you pay attention. They like to cross leagues like this. And this is how they mock the fans. So they have two teams from the same city playing each other, just like in the other leagues, those same two cities are playing each other. They do this every single year. I just showed an example in my other live stream that nobody heard. How in the 2020 NBA playoffs, this is the playoffs that I'm talking about when the Nuggets came back from a 3-1 deficit. Notice they beat the Clippers to play the Lakers, right? In baseball, they had the Dodgers play the Colorado Rockies the same day that this series started. Denver, Colorado, Lakers, LA, right? So this year, on June 2nd, it's the day that the NBA Finals starts, why are the Miami Marlins playing the Giants? I mean, is that a coincidence? I don't think so. Because, again, this is what they do every year. Every year they do this. Now, I had the Celtics at first. We've nailed every game during the Celtics and Miami Heat series. The series right now is tied 2-2. Hopefully nobody has lost any money because we haven't lost any money in that series. Now, if you have a future in for the Celtics to win the Eastern Conference, you might want to cash that out because I don't want you guys to lose any money at all. The reason I had the Celtics is it was all synced up with Pope Francis, I thought. Because on Pope Francis' 85th birthday, the Warriors played the Boston Celtics on Pope Francis' 85th birthday. Now in gematria, Pope Francis equals 175 like Golden State. So I was thinking maybe the Boston Celtics will lose their 5th NBA Finals and become 17-5 in finals like 175. Again, Golden State and Pope Francis 175. And they played each other on Pope Francis' birthday. But, this pattern where they sync up other league schedules with the championship game, this pattern has been flawless. Since I started decoding sports, I've never seen a miss. I just showed you how, I haven't shown you. I showed the people in the other live stream. Look, we could go back. I could show you manually. So look, this was September 15, 2020. The Denver Nuggets completed the 3-1 comeback and won in 7 games, right? This was on September 15th, 2020, right? Now, if you go on ESPN and you look up the MLB schedule, who was playing each other around that time, you're going to notice that on September 17th, that was the day that the Lakers and Nuggets series started. They had the Rockies playing the Dodgers. Now, let me just look it up for you guys. So this was 2 years ago. This was September 17th. This was around the time that the Lakers and Nuggets series started. Look at this. See? They had the Dodgers play the Rockies. While in basketball, the Lakers were playing the Nuggets. Same two cities playing each other around the same time. This is something that happens every single year. All right, so now let's just let's search Lakers Nuggets play game one. What day was game one? See, game one. The Lakers won with 126 points the year that Kobe Bryant died. Again, Kobe Bryant caught that rape case in Colorado. Mm-hmm. See, this series started on September 18th, right? And on the day before this series started, you guys just saw who was playing each other in baseball, right? The Dodgers and Rockies. See that? This is what they do every year. Now, on June 2nd, maybe this is a coincidence. I don't think so because, again, this is what they do every year. On June 2nd, the day that the NBA Finals starts, they got the good Marlins playing the Giants. So I'm thinking maybe that's what they're going to do in basketball as well. Have the Warriors play the Heat. Right now, the Heat are at plus 130 to win the Eastern Conference. The series is tied 2-2. Go with your guns. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to take my advice. I'm giving you guys this for free anyway. We just nailed the 14 parlay today. So people on Patreon are happy. You guys should be happy. Nobody should be upset because we've been hot since I think last Wednesday. Today is what, Tuesday now? So we've been on a nice little streak. So if you guys lose on the future of having the Celtics to win the East, my apologies. If you're able to cash out that future, please do so ASAP. I don't think the Celtics are going to the NBA Finals. I don't think so anymore. I think the MLB schedule is telling us exactly who's going to be in the NBA Finals this year. Okay. Tomorrow, let me tell you guys about tomorrow. I made a video earlier today saying that I like the Mavericks to win Game 4 against the Warriors. Right now, it's 3:30 in the morning, and the reason I'm up this late is because I don't want to be wrong on my picks. So I stood up. I've been up for like 3 hours decoding, trying to find something that could go against my original thought. If you guys want, stay away from Game 4. And the reason I say this is because there's a narrative for the Warriors to close it out tomorrow, and I don't want you guys to get burned. The notes is on Patreon, and if you like my notes, then take the Mavericks. Again, we've been hot. You don't have to bet. You don't have to bet every single day, you guys. Just bet on the strongest riddles. This is what I always try to tell you guys. But a lot of you like to bet every single day, and just know that that's risky. It's almost impossible to go to 100%. We had the Lightning today. We had the Dodgers today. They became 13-8 on the road against the Nationals. Nationals is 138. The Lightning, they completed their sweep on the 23rd day of the month and became 8-3 in the playoffs. When 83 is the 23rd prime. Those are the type of riddles that you guys should put money on. Stuff like, the thing is, Mavericks does equal 61-38. They could become 61-38 tomorrow. But, Tuesday equals 40. The series can end 4-0. Most of the articles that I read, They kept emphasizing Tuesday for some reason. I looked up the gematria and it equals 40. So maybe that means the series ends 4-0. But what I showed people was if it goes game five is 73 days after Stephen Curry's birthday. He was born on the 73rd day of the year. Game five is on a 73 date numerology. His name, Wardell, I think it's Stephen Curry. Hopefully I'm spelling it right. I think it's Stephen Curry the second. You see how his full name equals 265? Thursday will be 26/5, like 265. So he can reach the finals on 26/5. Now his father, Wardell Curry Sr., he was born on June 25th. And Thursday's date can also be written 526, which is the reflection of his father's birthday. So, that's a lot, some of the notes that I got on Patreon that you guys can read over. This is a great date for him to go to the finals, but again, they like to do the day of the week riddles. Thursday and 35. Tuesday and Tuesday is 23 like sweep as well. Sweep 4-0. But I don't know. I'd rather stay away from stuff like that. But the point of this video is just to show you guys the synchronicity with the baseball schedule and the NBA Finals and how they do this every single year and how this is more evidence of how rigged this stuff is. Stuff is a joke. They do this every year. Yeah, people don't catch on. Every year. I know. A lot of the Celtics. I like the Celtics too, but I don't know anymore. I don't think so. I mean, why are the Giants playing the Marlins? Why? On June 2nd? Out of all days? No way. And the Celtics have 17 championships, so I think that's the cap. 17 is the cap. At 640. So this game will be in Miami. Meanwhile, the NBA Finals will be in San Francisco. See that? Mockery, man. Mockery. Oh, the reason I don't do longer streams is because I have so much stuff to do. There's nothing else to talk about. I'm pretty done with my decode. And the thing is, when the people see an hour video, they kind of get scared and not want to watch it. So I try to keep my videos between 15 and 30 minutes. Just and get as much as information as possible in those 15, 20 minutes as I can, because people don't like to sit through an hour video. It's fun if you're in the chat because you're communicating with other people, having side conversations. That's fun. But, once this video goes up on YouTube and it's an hour long, a lot of people are not going to want to watch it. But, the point of this video, like I said a million times, is just to show how rigged this stuff is. So many people, it's just so hard to convince people that this stuff is rigged, even though we're showing people stuff like this. If the Heat do go to the finals, this is what I want you guys to do. On June 2nd, I want you guys to tell your friends who are in doubt, hey, do you think it's a coincidence that in baseball, the San Francisco Giants are playing the Miami Marlins today? And is it a coincidence that in basketball, the Golden State Warriors, who are from San Francisco, are playing the Miami Heat on the same day? Do you think that's a coincidence? Because they've done this before. 2020, they did it. That's what I want you guys to do. To all you people who like to, you know, debate that this stuff is not rigged. No, it's not rigged. Even though the Lightning are sweeping on the 23rd day of the month, and we talk about sweeping 23 all the time because in gematria, sweep equals 23. And 83 is the 23rd prime. And the Lightning become 8-3 in the postseason. We show people this all the time. It goes in through one ear and out the other. Okay, so something else. Luka right now, he is 10-7 versus the Warriors all time. Now, Golden State Warriors does have that 117 gematria, but American Airlines Arena does equal 108. You see, those are all the things that I'm like, I was noticing. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. The sweep looks good. Game 5 looks good. And in those situations, I like to just stay away. No need to be gambling with this knowledge, because some games are double coded. Now I'm trying to think of what is the storyline? Why they have the Heat? Why would they have the Heat face off against the Warriors? Right now the Warriors are 3 and they are. What are how many championships they have? Steve Kerr. I know they got 3 championships, and I think 3 losses or 2 losses. Yeah, because they lost to the Cavs and they lost to the Raptors. So they're 3-2. Oh, I don't need to search. They're 3-2. Warriors are 3-2 with Curry. Right, so I mean, NBA Finals does equal 33. Are they gonna have the Heat? No, I don't think the Heat are gonna beat the Warriors. I mean, I don't know. I gotta do some more research on the finals. I don't see how they don't give it to Curry though, because it looks like Game 5 is a big 73 ritual with him. Got born on the 73rd day of the year. See, that's what I'm saying about. This is why I like him to win on Thursdays. Thursday is 73 days after his birthday. Day was 73 numerology. We just saw how his full name was 265, like the date. I don't know. Today, 71 days after his birthday. Um, yeah, I think the 73 is just more fitting. I think. I don't know. I mean, the Warriors, they up 3-0. I mean, we had the Warriors. We had the Warriors since I think their series with the series before this one. We knew the Warriors were gonna advance. Um, especially when I saw that John Morant had the Hulu commercial. All these. That's another thing. Speaking of patterns, players who participate in the Hulu commercials usually lose in the postseason. We've been documenting this stuff, and it's just undeniable. Oh my gosh! I'll show you guys something. All these players that I'm about to show you, they have all participated in the Hulu ad, and they have all lost, all of them, including John Morant. And once I saw this commercial, I was like, "Oh, look, it's over. It's over for the Memphis Grizzlies." So John Morant, this was this year, eliminated from the playoffs. Damian Lillard, I think this was last year, eliminated from the playoffs. Now Giannis, he did win a championship last year, but this commercial is from 2020 when he lost to the Philadelphia 76ers, I think it was. No. He lost to the Raptors this year. This was the year that they had a 2-0 lead versus Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors, and then the Raptors won 4 straight games. Next thing you know, he's doing a Hulu ad. Of course, this scumbag, he loses every year. And this guy, I don't even know why he's doing a Hulu commercial. I don't even think he's seen the postseason. He's not even relevant. His team is never relevant in the postseason, but yet he's doing Hulu ads, right? And there's probably other people. It's other people in other sports as well. Football, bunch of football players who do the Hulu ads. So once you see your favorite player doing a Hulu ad, just know that player and his team are most likely going to get eliminated before the championship game. They do this every year, man. This is what I mean, man. They do this every time. Oh, man. Please follow me on Instagram, you guys. Look at this big ritual they had with Eric Spoelstra. 201 days after his birthday, the Jesuit educated Eric Spoelstra. This was game 2, I think it was, or game 3. This was game 3. The Heat defeated the Celtics in game 3, 201 days after their coach's birthday, who I think is going to be in the NBA Finals again, Sadly. All right, so I'll leave it there. Good luck. Stay away if you want from the Mavericks game today, and take the Heat to win the Eastern Conference. Good night, everybody.